Hello everyone, welcome again. Welcome to my channel. And again, today we're doing a reading for the good people of Scorpio, the most sensitive sign of the zodiac. Did you know that? You probably didn't know that. Scorpio has a bad rep of being aggressive or something, but it really is anything is symptomatic of the sensitivity of Scorpio. And if you're a Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so let's start the reading for you. Let's begin with a deep breathing, okay? Just before we start, let's center ourselves. It's just going to take 2 seconds. Let's just take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more time, just once. Deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, so leave your worries behind, just be centered. Let's look at the screen and let's look at your cards. So as usual, we'll pull 4 cards for you guys in Scorpio. This will be one for each week of the month. This is going to be your first week. This is here going to be your second week, third week, and why not over here, the 4th week, right? So we have 4 cards, we have 4 weeks. All right, so let's put this aside and let's take a look right now to what your reading for the month is. First week, second week, third week, and 4th week. How do you like the little orchids? I just put them here for you guys. They're blooming, it's May, so I just love them. So I hope you like them also. All right, so let's take a look here. The first week of June for my fellow Scorpios. Here is the 6 of Swords. Interesting. So I feel like you might be even feeling this right now since we are at the end of May. This is recorded at the end of May. So you might be feeling in a time of transition, all right? Changes are coming, all right? This card has to do with changes and releasing of old things. This could be something external, old relationships, old work, old beliefs, old patterns. Could be 2 different things, could be in the material world, something you're leaving behind in this world, or something that is you're leaving behind internally, emotionally, or psychologically. All right. So this is a card of change. So you'll be doing some changing at the beginning of the month. Something is coming up, all right, of transition, of change, releasing and moving on. All right. So let's take a look at the second week and see if we get more clarification then for the second week of June for you guys in the Scorpio. We have the Hierophant. Oh, Lord, this is nice. This is a month of full. Well, you know how I just said in the beginning, you guys are the most sensitive sign. And when you are sensitive, it has to do, then develops intuition. And this, my dear friends, is the card of intuition. I'll leave a link up here to the card of the Hierophant and its meaning, so you can take a sort of like a good look at it, because it's always good to know things, right? Especially if you're into tarot and intuition and reading. And if you're a Scorpio, you probably are. So the Hierophant is sort of like a call for intuition, right? You may also get counsel, if you will. You may get word, you may get advice from someone who is wiser than you. Also from someone, or you may search for knowledge or wisdom from someone who's wiser or more knowledgeable than you are, all right? This could apply to things of the material world, a training, schooling, a course, something about improving yourself. But typically, I have to say this one has to do more with the inner world, something again about developing your intuition, something about knowing what's going on within you. Could be psychology, could be you're taking a tarot reading, you're taking some sort of course, or you're reading a book or something that has to do with wisdom and knowledge. All right. So if you are looking for that, this is a good week to do that on the second week of June. All right. it has to do, because you see the Hierophant, which is sort of like a priest, right? And I love in tarot because many times, especially these high position powers of the major arcana, these high position cards, you cannot tell if it's a male or a female. They're androgynous. So I love that, that whether the wisdom is going to come from a man or a woman, you don't know. You just have to be aware of both genders and respect both genders, all right? And see how this person, the Hierophant, is imparting knowledge to these two people, right? One, if I don't know if you can look over there. Let me put it up to the screen because I love sharing this with you guys. If you see the costume or the print, this guy have roses, and this guy, I believe, have lilacs. All right, this is the Hierophant. Roses have to do with materiality, has to do with passion, with romance, but also has to do with materiality. And the lilacs have to do with inner world, intuition, and all that good stuff that goes within ourselves. So he's teaching both, right? His materiality and spirituality. So pay attention to those things on the second week of June, because again, the council might be someone from work, can be something also, related to practical things, but someone who knows more about that stuff than you do in that field. All right. So let's take a look now at card number 3, which is the third week of June for you guys. And this is the 6 of Wands. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, why do I love it? This is kind of a card of victory. Look at the guy, he's prancing around, he's coming almost like into town. When you see those old sort of medieval movies, right? When the gentleman, the knight comes into the town after the war, victorious, and you see the wreath here, people celebrating, welcoming him. That's kind of the energy that's going to be for you on the third week of June, all right? This is a card of recognition. This is where your efforts are being recognized, all right? So whatever transition you did here, whatever change begins with the first week, and then when you have sort of intuitively look either within yourself to your higher source, okay, or to somebody who has more wisdom than you and you have studied the situation, this brings you to victory on the third week of June, all right? And I love it because it's not only victory, but it's also public recognition. Other people see it. Other people can welcome you, can congratulate you. They see it. Because, sometimes, which is fine also, sometimes you have a success, but nobody knows, right? Nobody hears about it. You just know you succeeded. You just know you did something good, which is good also. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's kind of lovely, for the ego mostly, that you succeed and then you see a little bit of recognition, a little bit of wreaths of flowers around you, all right? So I love this card. I love the white horse. Isn't it beautiful? Gosh. All right, so let's take now a look at week 4, the last week of June for you, my fellow Scorpios. Da-da-da. And we have the Page of Swords. Look at that. Look at that. We have swords at the beginning, swords at the end, all right? And this is a lovely card because it has to do with curiosity. This is a time when you're going to have the energy of curiosity, of wanting more knowledge. So you started with knowledge here and you're going to look for more, all right? This is a restless energy, if you will, okay? This one is more of, you can even look at the imagery, right? This is a calm energy, right? Where the knowledge is there and it's just being imparted, right? Here, this fellow in the Page of Swords, he's actively looking for the knowledge, right? You see him, he's holding the sword. The sword has to do with the mind, with thinking, and he's holding it and he's on top of the hill and kind of looking around like, where can I gain this knowledge, all right? Where can I get this? So this is a time for, I wouldn't say, just so you know, guys, I hope you made it so far to the end of this video, because this is not necessarily a card of action. Pay attention to this. This is not a card of action. This is a card of new ideas, meaning here you are thinking about things. You are gestating new ideas. You're not springing forward yet, because I feel like springing forward at this stage in the week 4 might be premature for you and might not give you the result you're really looking for. All right. So this is a time of curiosity. Look around, search, Google it, whatever it is that you're looking for, right? Read books, write about it, take notes. Write your ideas if you're the kind of person I am, the kind of person who likes to write my ideas so I don't forget them and I can look them later on and see how good or how bad they are, but this is that kind of energy and that kind of a week. It's a week of investigating. It's too early to take action. So if you're thinking here that, oh, I got this idea, let me jump into action, I would suggest pause, think it through, contemplate it, weigh the option, pros and cons, and then hopefully by the end of this week, when we start heading into July, you have clarity and then you can move forward with your decision. All right. Hope you guys like this video. Please leave a note, say amen, say yes, say, so be it in the comments so you receive also the support of the universe by you affirming what you're seeing here for yourself. All right. Please like and subscribe. I love doing these videos for you guys. So any support, of course, is greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on the next video.